never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
It's Friday the 13th. Look out for Jason. And it's Rampage. Take it away, Connor.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the All Elite podcast on YouTube and Twitch. We are here for our AEW Rampage live reaction. It should be a good episode. So I can start early. Let me get my phone real fast. I'll be right back.
No problem. Hope everybody out there is doing all right tonight. We have a special treat in store. We have a video made by our boy Chris.
Yeah.
We'll get to that later.
Special treat coming up.
Yeah, well, that, and also today is Friday the 13th, so watch out for Jason, y'all. He could be out in Crystal Lake, or he could be behind you.
Okay. We'll go with that.
And as the words of Family Guys, Jason would say, if you don't watch out for him, he'll kill you.
Never a dull moment with you, Chris.
Right. All right. Yeah.
We got Aubrey as a referee for the first match.
How many matches we got tonight? I think we got 4. Well, this one first, and we got 3 more matches.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of any of the matches that's going on tonight.
Well,
Yeah, I was trying to look. I looked at the card earlier, and there's this match, and I
we got
think
Jay
there's another.
Lethal versus somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Who's he facing?
Let's go. Yeah, I kind of figured that this match would start off first. On Rampage, they always start off with the multi-man match.
Yeah.
But we've seen this match last week, but it was a 4-on-4. But this week it's a 6-man.
Mm-hmm.
It was Jake Hager was in it. I forget who was on the other side. With Matt Hardy and them, but
Yeah.
And I miss Private Party, man. I just gotta say, I remember watching.
Yeah, they were better together.
Man, I remember watching AEW at the beginning, and when I saw these guys wrestle, I was like, damn, I was like, these guys, I thought they were gonna win the tag belts for sure.
Yeah, the high hopes.
I
I understand. I had the same feeling, dude. I had the same feeling. But the thing was that it was injury that kept getting them, dude. Because if one wasn't injured, another one was.
But I guess that's what comes with it when you're those high flyers, and but man, they had some good tag sets. You know, like they.
Oh, here's Jake Hager right there.
Yeah, I see him.
Did they show the entrances, Jake?
No, they didn't show the interest. They just went right into it.
Damn.
You got such a great trio in the Hardy brothers, Zay, and you've
yeah,
got
on Rampage, they never showed the entrances for some reason.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like Private Party, it's like AEW in general is kind of distant stuff away from tag team wrestling. Like day one of AEW, they kind of went away from the traditional tag team wrestling, and they've kind of just.
But the thing is, when you do that, you alienate a certain set of fans that love tag team wrestling. You know.
I know. I think that's what AEW is doing so good at the beginning. The tag teams they were up there, man. Like, I think they had like such a stacked roster, but they had so many good tag teams, and and then it was just like one injury after another, and then it kind of just went away from it, or it just kind of fell off a little bit.
Yeah, and also, I mean, you touched on it. I mean, the roster becomes oversaturated.
Yeah.
You know, and they become also in the shuffle. You know.
Yeah.
I think I really feel that's why I like when they had Collision and Dynamite separately. A lot because on one brand you got tag team wrestling, on the other you got Twitch. The Trios division's kind of hurt the tag team division, but if you have a brand split, it's easier to do both. Do the tag team division, do the which they have a lot. Like there's no excuse that they don't have tag teams because they have a lot of tag teams that are available. They just choose not to use them. Like 2.0,
Exactly.
we got Lucha Bros. Well, Ray Phoenix is injured again. He always gets injured because of the moves he does.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, they get. I mean, they start to get really reckless. I mean, and you're just gonna you're gonna cut your career short doing that. You know.
Right? Because isn't that what they told Vikingo, right? That shit ain't gonna last. All those crazy moves that he's doing, all those crazy sets that he's doing. Like, I think it was Mysterio came out and told him that.
Yeah.
Because it's like, man,
I mean,
look
at Darby Allin. He can't keep doing all the stuff he's doing. He cannot.
I don't know. To me, I don't know how Darby hasn't even got hurt. I mean, I know he's hurt, but the way did he still wrestle and hasn't like taken time off? That he's,
it's inevitable, dude. You can't keep doing all that and not mess up something eventually. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be a huge injury.
Yeah, especially with his body size. Like his body, like he's a pretty small guy. And, yeah, there's no way.
You guys hear a buzzing sound?
What is it?
What'd you say?
You guys hear like a buzzing sound?
That's Mark.
Is that me?
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's you. Whenever you talk.
Let me do that. Is that better?
Nice. Say that again.
You still here, or
It's still kind of raspy. I'm not sure what that is. Technical issues happens all the time, folks. It's all right.
Now, why is Oddman Johnson talking? Something's not right.
how about now? Is that better?
Wait, what? And what'd you say?
Is that better now, or no? You still here?
It's still a little raspy.
Something's going on because I know I didn't send any links to anybody else. Because hold on, what is going on here? We didn't have any interviews.
Try turning your TV down or whatever you have down.
Wow.
All right, it's still raspy.
Yep. A little bit.
Damn.
All right, hold on. Mark, mute yourself right quick.
All right, whatever.
All right, now Chris, say something.
Testing.
All right, Connor, say something.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think the issues with I'm not sure if it's your Mark. Excuse me. I'm not sure if it's your mic, Mark, or try going out and coming back in.
Yeah. Let me leave it.
Because there's something with your audio.
I don't know what happened there, but Ahmed Johnson was showing up like he was in the waiting room and was talking about. I don't know what happened there. Because I remember that once he never let us see one time. I don't know what that.
I know what you mean.
That kind of turn yours down a little bit.
My TV.
I can barely hear over that. Yeah.
Anything wrong with my end?
No, you're fine. You're fine.
All right, I'm back. Still.
No, you sound good now. You sound good now.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
As Orange Cassidy would do.
Sorry about that, folks.
Oh, no.
Daniels Garcia just got the win for the team.
So why is it I mean,
Whoa.
Why are they mad? Why are they mad if he got the win? I guess they're jealous because they didn't get the win.
He picked it up. I mean, the W is a W.
What is wrong with these guys? First they were the JAS, and now they're turning into a dysfunctional faction.
They don't know what.
What was he so pissed about?
That's a good question. That's a really good question.
I think I with no makeup, face paint.
Well, this looks different for Penta. No makeup on the bottom.
Or is it Penta? Is it
Exactly.
Chris Jericho?
Oh no, not
Chris
that
Jericho
man.
is going for.
It could also mean 0 belts because you have 0 fear and you have 0 bang belts, just like your brother. I think your brother now has 0 belts of any sort. That's why I like you and your brother.
So we got Tofu, Ass Boys, and this
Best.
this guy.
He called him a great cute brother tactic. Roasting him.
Belts. The difference.
0.0.
Penta says you're a thief.
Oh, hey, yo, hey. I love the reaction to that. They're like, oh, hey, come down.
Every little sparkly, shiny piece of gold on this bang belt. And
They never say wear green on a green screen. Well, this is what happens.
Dude, how hilarious would it be if we got MJF
It's a nice shirt, though.
and Penta and Ray Phoenix against the Bullet Club Gold? That would be hilarious.
Great. Oh boy. Well,
Anyway.
I don't know.
Up next, we got Jay Lethal and Trent.
Hey, watch the hands. Watch the hands.
So
I
we
love
got,
their reactions, man. Their reactions was gold.
Jason, thanks for watching.
Hey, it's our Australian guy. What's going on?
I have no idea. Normally it starts at 9 Central, 10 Eastern, but for whatever reason, I start a little early tonight.
Yeah.
Chris Atkin, thanks for watching, my boy Daddy Magic. I like Daddy Magic. Or I still call him Matt Lee. So 2.0. Thanks for watching. Prince Nana dance during Swerve and Chris stuff. Yeah, Chris Nana's one of the best parts of AEW right now.
He's over, right? He's over.
He's more over than Swerve probably. But,
I mean, at this point, yeah, the dance is over more than Swerve is.
That dance more than
like
anything.
the dance itself is probably more over than Prince Nana himself.
Yeah.
Chris is catching with the audience. I love it.
I have no idea what that means.
All right, 2.0. You got the Young Bucks. You got Butcher and Blade. You got the Hardys. You got Julito and Jeff Jarrett. I guess if you have to use them. Best friends. You got
What the Hardys?
Darby and Sting.
Darby and Sting. I said the Hardys. You got
okay.
The Guns.
Hook and Orange.
Bullet Club Gold. Hookhausen. Hook Orange. Orange Juice if you want to do Orange Juice. You got only Frankie Kazarian still around.
The Ass Boys that we just saw.
The Guns.
Yeah.
But,
actually, it's the Guns, but keep going.
Technically now, you got Ricky Starks and Big Bill. You got FTR. Cash Wheeler is not injured. People said that he was injured, and that's why they lost. But neither one of them are injured, so it looks like it's a part of the story.
Right. And if they can get along, bask in our glory, I mean, that's still a thing. They haven't really ended that story.
I hate that we never got no closure on that. I'm still
Swerve in our glory. I mean,
Swerve in our glory.
Who else?
I'm like, what the hell?
Now, Mark Quinn, me and Adam from the All, we went to AEW Nashville in August, and we seen Mark Quinn going into the building. So that was in August, and we're in October, so maybe he's fixing to. Hopefully, he comes back before the end of the year, and hopefully they distance Private Party and the Hardys away from each other. So
what was he injured with anyway? Do we even know?
I never found out actually.
What's his injury?
No.
I'm not for sure what Mark Quinn's injury was. I know he had surgery last year. He's been on a while. He's been on a long time. I don't know what happened to him. I know he must have had a really bad injury to be out that long.
Yeah, I never knew what his injury was either.
Yeah, I don't know why it came on early. For some reason, it just came on.
That's
Because
weird. That
the
is
basketball.
weird.
It's because the basketball game finished early, Brenda. The basketball game finished early,
Yeah.
so I guess they were just like, yeah, just throw it on. They didn't.
That
They
makes
couldn't
sense,
figure out
though.
what to do with those 5 minutes. There was a 5-minute gap there, and they were just
Hey,
like, well,
maybe the
just start.
ratings will be up. Hey, maybe the ratings will be up for Rampage because you get all those people.
Yeah, the layover.
Yeah, they were watching the game. They were just like, hey.
Yeah.
All right, so we're back
It'd be
on.
something if they got over 1 million. That'd be fun.
We gotta see what Daddy Magic's gonna say here.
Yeah. All right.
Cook among the kids.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
I can't stand the dancing no more, man. I can't do it. I can't stand it.
Yeah, maybe Garcia's right. The dancing did get it done today, so maybe chill out a little bit. Let's bring it down. Chill out.
They were mad last year because they lost. And now they're mad again when they win.
Simmer down now. Simmer down now.
I think Dad is it Daddy Magic or is it Cool Hand? Or I forgot which one has the
Look at Renee. Renee is just like trying,
Oh my
she's just trying not
God.
to lose her shit.
Oh no, they're
That's
trying not to corpse.
That's the best thing is Renee just trying not to lose her shit with him because they be doing their.
He's so
their
animated, man.
Now leave something else.
Oh boy, here comes Jay Lethal.
Son Terrell. Tell you guys yesterday was my mom's birthday. Well, happy birthday to your mom. Tell us from the All 8 Zone that we wish your mom a happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to your mom, Aslan.
And many more.
Matt Lee is a disgrace.
Matt Lee.
Well, that's Daddy Magic that's his name now. But
Yeah.
before that was Matt Lee and Jeff Parker. But I guess we're not.
Yeah.
Why is he a disgrace, Davis?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you do?
I know why you hate. Why no? What's the deal? Why you hating on?
Why you hating on
Daddy
him?
Magic?
And speaking of birthdays, though,
You know what that is? That's what you call a hater. That's a hater right there.
We got a couple haters. I saw a video earlier about Enzo
Couple
Amore with
haters.
a couple haters. I was like, oh man, I kind of miss those guys. They were together.
I know, right?
Pretty hilarious.
That was some good stuff. That was fun.
That was really good.
Everyone watching, we are at 412 subscribers. If we get to 415 tonight, I'll announce another special guest. I did tell Mr.
Ooh,
Jacob.
let's go. Come on, y'all.
Mr.
yeah,
Jacob,
I want to know who it is.
It was-
Well, to me,
I
I
know.
I
know.
will say this: this person is a signed AEW talent. We haven't had an AEW signed talent since Buddy Matthews or Bryce Remsburg.
Yeah,
one of those
that's true.
two. So, I went 3 ways. So,
I'm
I
not
didn't even.
gonna-
I didn't even realize that Big Show was commentating. Right?
But yeah, he does every now and then.
Paul White.
Paul White.
Yeah, he does it every now and then. Most of the time, he's backstage doing stuff. But yeah, every now and then he'll hop on the commentary table.
he used
Yeah.
to be Dark Elevation, but they canceled that show.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like we got ourselves a Dynamite and Mr. Jacobs. Not in Colorado, but in this.
What?
I think. What?
What are you talking about, man?
You live in? Well, I know you live in Colorado right now, but you live.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell you're talking about, though. I'm sorry. You just started flipping over your words. I'm trying to catch up to you.
AEW's coming to Texas. I guess these sound like your former hometown. I guess.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Chris. I'm just trying to understand what you're saying.
Do I have speech problems again?
It happens. We all have speech problems sometimes. I start every
Right.
now and then.
But
Is that what you're trying to say, Chris?
Hey, so we're getting Jay Lethal and Eddie Kingston, right? Ring of Honor championship match sometime pretty soon. They've been kind of hinting at that, right?
They've been teasing it. I'm not sure if they're going to pull the trigger on it, but I mean, they should.
Can you hear me, Chris?
who said my name?
I don't know.
I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back, y'all.
And I didn't get to say hi to everybody that was saying hi in the chat. Hey, everybody.
Yeah, I don't know.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I don't know
Well,
what.
speaking of birthdays, though, this Sunday, and I'll make it quick. It's this guy's birthday. Coming Sunday.
We just had your birthday, Chris, and now it's Connor's birthday coming up.
Yeah.
So that's all I got to say about that.
But that's so, and then you're going to
What was that, Mark? I didn't hear you at the last part.
to Dynamite, right? Or for your birthday?
Collision.
Oh, to Collision. That's right.
Oh, next Saturday.
Anyway, let's get back to the match. Whoa! No, I just seen it.
That was pretty nasty. Dang.
That's got to be a botch.
Now, for everyone watching, we do have a special performance by Chris. One time he sung "My Baby Tonight." One time on here. One time Chris sang that song. I forget what episode it was on. It was on like a while back, but
I think it was around last year or so. But let's wait till Mr. Jacobs come back on. I want him to witness it too.
Once we go on, Mr. Jacobs sits back, and when they go on a picture-in-picture level.
Oh, I'm here. I'm ready.
Okay. Let's go. We're gonna wait for commercial. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, let's wait for commercial or a picture-in-picture.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, the musical stylings of Chris Downs.
Sanjay Dutt just did a Rock, like when the Rock would get Stone Cold Stunnered or oversell stuff.
Oh boy!
Sanjay Dutt just got punched in the face. He just like the Rock to get Stone Cold Stunnered. Now the one who sold the most was Scott Hall. That dude got
Scott Hall. That was a good one. That was really good.
Amazing.
18.
He got Stone Cold Stunner, went all the way to orbit and all the way back down.
Yeah, I love that meme. I'm not sure anybody's ever seen that. Anybody else has ever seen that meme, but that's probably one of the funniest memes I've ever seen in my life.
Who was it that felt? I think it was Triple H too. They took one, and I think he like flew over the ring. I think when they were like trying to drink something, he like flew over the ring. I think they like, spit out like all his beer, like when he was outside of the ring.
And what about that? What about that Stone Cold Stunner to Linda McMahon? That was horrible.
Now the worst one was the one I saw in person. The last Stone Cold Stunner that I saw was when he stunned Vince at the WrestleMania in Dallas. That was one of the most horrible stunners I've ever seen in my life.
Well, I'll give you that. No one can't beat that this time.
You can't beat that one. I mean,
now we were on a picture.
But it was funny though too when he did those, and I remember like Vince wouldn't know how to like bounce up, and Vince would just go like, straight down.
Yeah, he would go right down. He's never been the most coordinated person in the world.
So now we're on a picture-in-picture. So,
ladies and gentlemen, presenting the musical stylings of Chris Downs.
Again. Yo, listen. Yo, hey Nick Wayne, or should we call you Christian Cage Jr. because you sold out to your dead dad who thinks you're a disgrace. Yo, right hand Lou Austin. Whoop, sorry. I'm sorry. That's Luchasaurus, a man who can't talk to all people on Big Brother. Dinosaur, Christian Cage. You said I'm your father, but at least I have a father who ain't holding the TNT, and you should be the CLB. Creepy little bastard who does not have the balls to wrestle in Graceland. Memphis, Tennessee! The Acclaim have arrived! Scissor me, daddy ass!
times.
Am I the only one around here who has not bailed out? Well, anyway, thank you very much. Oh, Connor's out again.
Oh man.
That was
No, I
good. You
think
had the
he's
mic
there.
and everything, bro. You had the mic and everything. I was like, dang, you got a mic too. Hey, you could have did the mic drop afterwards too. You needed to do the
Ladies
mic
and
drop.
gentlemen, Chris Downs, everybody.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very
Oh.
much. I hope y'all can share this. Well, even though I shared the video on X and Facebook, and also watch the podcast again. Watch it over and over.
Andre Walker. Well, you just witnessed a hell of a performance.
I know. Some of you
Andre-
think I sound awful, but some of these people right here,
Oh,
they were good.
I'm glad someone caught that line. Andre Walker, nice CLB line. That's what they used to call Christian Cage, a creepy little bastard.
Yeah.
Creepy little
Yeah.
bastard.
Made by Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I'm glad you threw that in there, Chris. That's the line that's always stuck with me. And I wish Edge would bring it back now that they've got the story going, calling him a creepy little bastard.
That's a thumbs up from me.
I would love
Like,
to
why
say
are you
that in
so-
front of Christian Cage's face if they will ever allow me to do it.
Like, why are you so obsessed with kids' dads and stuff? You creepy little bastard.
Say that again, Connor.
I said I wish Edge would have the line where like, why are you so obsessed with dead fathers and mothers and all this, you creepy little bastard?
And did you? I mean, I know I call Luchasaurus Austin, but that's his real name, though. I just went like, whoops.
You did good. You did good. It was entertaining. I'll say that.
Yeah,
It was entertaining.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I had a Big Brother in there because, for y'all's information, Austin was on Big Brother before AEW was born and before he was known as Luchasaurus. Spoiler alert!
Who's Austin?
Who said that?
I don't know who said that.
Who said that?
I was asking, who's Austin?
You know that's Luchasaurus' real name. Look it up.
Just messing with you, man.
Luchasaurus' real name is Luchasaurus. There is no other name.
That's Lucha. Well, when he's in the mask, he's Luchasaurus.
Kayfabe, Chris. Kayfabe.
He is.
I
He's
know.
a dinosaur. He's been around
That's
for
what I
millions and billions
did.
of years.
That's what I did. And I call Nick Wayne Christian Cage Jr.
Ooh.
Oh.
Anyway, back to the match.
That's weird. Excalibur just mentioned Nick Aldis. I don't know if you want to watch SmackDown, but Nick Aldis is officially with WWE on screen.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Not a bad move, actually.
You know,
I
mean, we were just talking about tag teams. This could have been a tag team match, right? I mean,
exactly.
Oh, that was a good match.
Oh man, don't tell me
The
what
lethal
I
injection.
want to see it.
Like one of my favorite finishes is the lethal injection.
I love that move. That's a great finish.
On here for this.
Well, guess who's back being the referee for Rampage?
I believe Mr. Jacobs won. It was the best finish I've ever seen in my entire life. Ricky Starks, Jay Lethal. Jay Lethal goes for the lethal injection. Ricky Starks picks him up perfectly. I mean, perfectly.
And does the Rochambeau. Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Best finish I've ever seen in my entire life, probably.
That was art in motion right there. You know.
You got Ortiz.
Never standing with me, you were just standing next to me.
And look, there we go. And look, there's another tag team that, you know.
They said that every tag teams, but they keep singing them. Uh-oh.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Now, this is real.
Sure. Well, where were you the entire time?
It's a work shoot right here.
Okay, here we go.
My brother. Gotta hash it out.
I feel like Ortiz like lost something when he got his haircut.
A little edge.
Yeah, like I mean, I remember he would do it like half braided and half like puffed out. I was like,
Yeah.
that shit is cool.
Damn. Oh, snap. That got deep.
Damn.
That got deep. I like that.
So we're gonna set up a match for that at Full Gear or what? Is that what we're
It's
gonna do?
gotta be. I mean, you gotta hash out those differences, you know. Get rid of the bad
I
blood.
feel Full Gear feels like the place that would be. That feels like. I hope they keep on
That
building.
was a women's match.
I hope they keep building it. The first match against each other is at Full Gear.
There we go. Shout out the Queen right here.
I love how you just throw a gear at the dude. Just
I love
take
that. I
Well,
love
who is
that.
she with? She's going to Sky Blue tonight, I believe.
She's probably the one of the most underrated wrestlers in AEW.
it. I do agree with that.
At least
I do agree
Rick
with
Knox
that.
is back being referee.
If only she could cut a promo. I'm not talking about Ina Saka. I'm talking. One of the comments said Mina Shavir. She's definitely going through a character change. Sky Blue is.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
She is joining the house. She's going to be joining Julia Hart. I bet. Her
Right, because
role
I think once she does like the change, right, she could change it to sky black, and then she needs to change all her gear, right, to black, right?
Yeah, it's already subtle. It's already very subtle with the hair and the gear, you know.
Yeah.
Well, that should be a good match.
Oh boy, don't remind me about Sky Black. I think I know what. It must. Every single time Malachi Black sprays that mist, it's in storyline, it causes everyone to turn into the House of Black.
Well, not necessarily. It has an effect on them. Doesn't necessarily cause them to turn, but it has an effect on them. And I guess the potency of, of it all, I guess, has that kind of effect in storyline. So if they turn, their mind was already, I guess, ready for that, brainwashing. I guess you can say.
Yeah.
Like that.
Very smart. It's very smart storytelling, actually. If you think about it, very smart storytelling.
Yeah.
That was a stiff move on.
I know I usually don't come on Rampage though on these reactions, but ever since AEW announced they were coming to Memphis next week, I have to be a part of this every now and then, including the future notices.
So Chris, we're gonna call you the MJF of the group because MJF never comes out on Rampage. So you're making a special appearance.
Oh, you don't know the backstory between him and MJF, do you, Mark?
I wish you guys would stop talking about MJF.
All you gotta do.
I didn't bring him up.
If you want to know the backstory between MJF and Chris, go back to our live reaction to Winter is Coming 2021. I believe it's 2021.
Yeah, Mark. Chris hates MJF. So he's gonna feel some type of way about it.
Just go back to that reaction. It was MJF.
Look, I hate him. Look, I'm not trying to say I hate MJF, but as of right now, though, I'm not trying to say he's got my respect. Not yet.
What?
But you know what they always say: DTA, don't trust anyone.
So everybody in the comments, y'all, everybody listening, y'all, don't bring up MJF no more.
Please do.
Oh, they know.
Especially you, Michael. And I think I know who I'm talking about.
He's not that bad of a guy.
Well, I know how MJF is, though, and all that, though. He could be a sneaky person. Or better yet, he could be a sneaky bastard.
He's the devil, you know.
Oh, how about SNB or SNLB, sneaky little bastard?
Cody Miller, I'm loving this weekend. Daniel Cruz, I am too. It's
Yeah.
I'm glad they're both on AEW.
I wonder who's going to strike first, Ortiz or Santana.
Who do we pick?
I said who's going to strike first on one another. And Ortiz.
Probably going to be.
Probably going to hit each other at the same time first.
That's interesting. I wish they had more like in-ring promos, like Santana and Ortiz, like in the ring, actually putting a promo against each other.
Yeah.
You know, give it a little bit. I mean, the video packages are really cool and really good, but just to progress the feud even more, give them at least 5 minutes in the ring, put them both in the ring, and then if you have to, bring Conan in because he's a part of that story. He did some voiceover in one of the video packages that they did. You go back and watch Conan's voice was on. So
I think about that. That's true. He could be a really good. He could be a really good piece of the story.
Conan's been in AEW a few times. He was in one of the Stadium Stampedes.
Oh,
and he was in.
No one tell me when.
Sky Blue wins.
Look at her now. I mean, like, kind of her demeanor has changed a little bit.
Now I just
kind of
saw
her demeanor, and you know how kind of she has kind of a darker look to her. You know, I like it. Darker lipstick and everything. It's very subtle with her. I like that. I like the subtlety.
Yeah, she's not overdoing it. She's being kind of just gradually getting into it.
Right.
That's good. Yeah, it's good. Damn, that was such a good match.
I don't know.
Chris, Chris, are you in your period or something?
Really? Are you have?
I didn't. Hey, I didn't. That's what someone asked. I was just reading what they asked. Jazzy asked if you were on your period. I just was asking the question that this in the comments. I didn't put it down there.
Well, I know that.
Me?
I mean, but everyone was. When does everyone have to stop saying that though? I don't know what's going on though. It feels like everyone's trying to insult me in every way. Not you guys. You guys are fine.
Dude, I don't know what to tell you.
I'm sorry. It's just that I am the
don't
answer
be the
is no.
pros.
I am not on my and I'm not even inside this for women.
Let me. Men don't have those. I don't want to get into that, but I'm sure.
Thank you for your question.
I'm sure he's just joking, Chris.
You better be joking.
I don't know who this person is.
Chris, you gotta know somebody's messing with you, dude. You gotta let her roll off your back.
I know, Mr. Jacobs. I know what you're gonna say. You're just gonna say, "Let it loose."
No,
I wasn't gonna say that at all.
No, do not.
I wasn't gonna say that. That was not in my mind.
Let's just keep it wrestling, but in the chat, I guess.
Please do.
Yeah.
Some people easily offended. I don't know.
Some people here are sensitive, so don't be like that, chat. All right.
But we thank you for watching. I don't know how to pronounce the name, but thank you for watching.
I think that's Jazzy or Jazz. What I don't know what it is. Some troll.
Thank you.
Are you watching? If you are if not a troll or your bot, are you watching AEW? This is the all week times we do wrestling. I mean, we talk about stuff besides wrestling sometimes.
But.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Sounds delicious.
Why does everyone have to insult me like this?
No one's insulting you right now.
We all get it on the show, Chris. You just gotta let it go. It just messing
I
with you.
addressed it and everything.
Everybody's been telling me that for years, Mr. Jacobs. I'm letting it go right now.
I started
All right.
an Amazon fulfillment center. I heard
But anyway, to change the subject,
Amazon, and now I'm a U.S. designer.
So I want to say something. I don't know how many times I've seen an actual full screen replay. Did y'all see that during the? Did y'all see that during the match? How many times have we ever seen that?
It's
Full-screen
rare.
replay.
It's very rare.
Place to get the big fitness energy. It's
I don't mind seeing a little bit more of that. That was kind of cool. It kind of highlights the move a lot more.
Yeah, because I mean, you're so used to seeing the replay and then what's going on.
In the little box, right? Like a picture in
Yeah.
picture. But to me, when you do a replay like that, it kind of puts a lot more emphasis on that move. It's almost like seeing
Right.
when they do a replay of a dunk or a home run. You know, you get they do the
Or
full
or like
replay.
if you're watching football and they do if they want to do a close up of a touchdown and they have that replay right there. I mean, yeah.
It brings out
I
a lot
agree.
more to the move. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty cool.
I'm saying I'm watching Rampage. I was saying that because so you like MJF? MJF's my favorite. MJF
I
is
never
my
heard
favorite
that, man. He's
wrestler.
awesome.
MJF is one of my favorite wrestlers as well. I believe Mark, do you have an MJF figure in the background? Is there an MJF figure?
Right there, right there, right there.
That's
Yeah,
it.
because I see that one of them. I went and watched. I said that was like an MJF figure. Yeah, if you don't know, Chris does not really like MJF. So
you got that right. I don't.
even though one time I went to his house and he had a MJF blanket, but
You hit a shrine of MJF. That was weird.
I'm just playing, Chris.
We're kidding, Chris. We're just kidding, dude.
I get it. Yeah, I know.
You gotta know that we're messing with you. You gotta know that we're just busting balls. We're just having fun here.
I'm really excited for Danielson and Christian Cage tomorrow. I don't know who's going to win that.
Interesting.
No, this is going to be a joke if he loses this. I swear. Brian Cage versus
Another
Commander.
championship match tomorrow night.
That's a complete joke if Commander beats Brian Cage. What a joke that'd be. Brian Cage has 110% win that match, and it should be like a 2-minute match. There's no way possible.
It should be a squash. Yeah.
Ain't no
Yeah,
way,
it should be a squash.
Ain't no way Commander can beat Brian Cage. I hope they. The collision looks pretty good though. I'm not really excited.
All right, I've been hearing something about this Mystical guy. Like, I'm kind of interested to see what. Apparently, he's a champion at CMLL.
He's formerly known as Sin Cara. Well, he's the original Sin Cara. He was in WWE.
Yeah, they're the original. Yeah.
In WWE?
Yeah, there were two people who played Sin Cara. There was him. Then they basically recast the character into another Sin Cara. But he's the first person to play it. But of course, he's not Sin Cara now. But
Yeah, version 1, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was in that kind of botch, but he almost broke his neck. If you want to, remember how Carl used to jump from the, if you come out, then jump off and go to the ring. But one time he slipped off the rope and broke his neck.
I remember one of the 2K games, they made huge fun of that. I forget what 2K game that was, but in the storyline, he was coming out and he hit the trampoline and he went right into the apron. I was like, and if that was reality, he would have been dead.
That was the debut of Sin Cara, right?
Yeah, talking about the original Sin Cara and what they did to him in the video game.
Oh man, that's a hilarious sign. Oh, that was good. That was good.
Yeah.
But so on Collision, we got Christian Cage and versus Bryan Danielson. We got Chris Statlander and Sky Blue. We got Brian Cage and Commander. Willie Mack and Samoa Joe. Edge is going to be on there live.
It seems like a pretty good card tomorrow. Yeah.
That sounds
really
good to me.
I'm really interested in Christian Cage.
And tomorrow they will announce some more collision matches next Saturday night. After the collision for tomorrow night.
Now, I know they always have Brian Cage losing AEW TV, but ain't no way he should lose that match. I mean, you can put a good match on, but instead of it being like a good match, but Brian Cage really needs to win that match. Brian Cage picks up a lot of losses, matches he really shouldn't be losing, but he's lost a lot of matches this year, but he really needs to win right now.
Look at Wheeler Yuta and Claudio. They look like one of those what do they call it? Stage play people.
I remember this year when we thought Brian Cage was leaving, he lost against Jungle Boy, then he lost against Danielson, he lost like a whole bunch of matches in a row. I feel like big guys like that should be protected in some sense. I like when we had Eric Rowan on here, and he kind of summed it up pretty perfectly.
Yeah.
But not just AEW, but wrestling in general. Like, they're not booking big men as they once were. Big Show away. There's more off my mouth, but I feel like AEW do not do a good job of booking the big men. Like, it's kind of like WCW, but they just cater to big men. Never cater to cruiserweights, but in AEW it's all cruiserweights, never big men. I feel like you gotta have you gotta have a good balance of both, because wrestling isn't just made for just one style.
I feel like I think I saw somebody like make a comment about that there should be like a cool little like cruiserweight division, right? And make like a cool little cruiserweight belt for all these.
I agree.
All the luchas and shit that come in. Like, make a little cruiserweight belt, so we could. That was one thing that I loved about WCW. When I used to watch WCW back in the day, and they would have
the cruiserweights,
the cruiserweight division. With Dean Malenko and all them. Jericho was in that, and Ruben Figueroa, man. Benoit, man, that was a little cool division, that was something that kind of, that stood out, because it was all these guys that weren't like these big, huge guys like Lex Luger and Sting, right? They kind of had this cool little division. I think, AEW could do something like that. I kind of thought that international belt was going to be, I thought it was going to be something like that. Where it was gonna, but they're just like, well, everybody's gonna be able to wrestle for everything.
Yeah.
I just wish AEW had more of a. They did a little bit better with the big men, because it's kind of the reversal effect with WCW. Like, they were always big men, never cruiserweights. Well, like if you're a cruiserweight, you're stuck there. Like, you're never moving out. Like, once you win the cruiser title, you're never moving up the world title. That's what WCW would always do. Like, you would never go. Like, you would never see Rey Mysterio against Hulk Hogan. You never see that. But in AEW, it's reversal effect. It's always the cruiserweights, never the big men. I thought there needs to be a fair minimum balance between both to make both look good. There's no reason why Commander should win tomorrow. Besides CM Punk, I like Brian Cage a lot. He's one of my favorite. It shouldn't even be a match. That match shouldn't be more than a few minutes. That should be like
right.
It
should be like a. No, he's good, but I mean, once you see him in the ring, you're gonna see this giant and this little dude, and if you see the little dude start beating him up, it's like, come on, let's be a little bit more realistic here.
I mean, that's true. I mean, that's true, but at the same time, this is wrestling, so I mean, but I agree. The match shouldn't last more than 3 to 4 minutes. I mean,
because you could give Commander a little. Give him a little something where he does some type of move off of the top rope or something, But then, let Brian Cage catch him and then smash him and then squash him and then be done with it.
Yeah, they really need to build up their big man. I don't know where Lance Archer's been at. He returns, and leaves, and he returns, and then
he's all over the place.
Yeah, I wish they'd use him more consistently. So I really liked his match against Cody at Double or Nothing.
Yeah, that was a really good match.
And I'm thinking, a good like Samoa Joe versus
But I never just found my way. I made it.
Keith Lee, man. Dang. We haven't got that match yet, right?
risk of recurrence.
That would be
Damn,
really
that's a good
good.
idea, though.
That's weird.
I-
I'd pay to see that.
I mean, yeah. You know, and you could build up both of them with that match and have that thing, you know, go a good 15 minutes. If they could put on a banger. Both of those guys can go, man. Like that would be a really good match right there.
Well,
Yeah,
this
they
is
bring the
weird.
house down with that one.
Collision was supposed to start around 6, but now they start back up to 7 tomorrow night.
It starts 7 o'clock tomorrow night.
That's what it says.
Hopefully they don't switch it up when we go. That's gonna be confusing. They do 6, they start 6, and then we'll start 7. And then
I'm making my own way
I really don't want to get there late. What do you guys think about? Yeah, I told
Interesting.
you I had a lot to talk about in here. Yeah,
I say let it out. Let's say talk about it, Connor.
I've heard a lot of people talk about it, like Vince Russo or other people, but
Yep, and on an amazing network.
I've been an AEW fan since day one, 2019, January 1st, 12 a.m. when they announced it on BTE near the Tokyo Dome. I've always defended AEW, and I've liked Tony Khan, but I think Tony Khan has lost his mind. He's lost every sense of dignity that he has. It's like, okay, you lost. Move on. All right, you lost. I mean, AEW could beat NXT. Like in 2019, 2020, when NXT was on Wednesdays, they beat them every week. But now NXT was on Tuesdays, and they're able to. Then people always like they're saying that AEW would have beat them if they didn't have the big names. But in 2019, AEW and like NXT did that same thing. Like they put Rhea Ripley, Charlotte, Finn Balor, all of them on NXT, but AEW still was able to win. But now they can't win. Now Undertaker, John Cena, those guys are bigger than what they put on in 2019. But AEW still could have won. Even though you lost, though, move on.
It doesn't. To me, it doesn't really matter. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, who cares? I'm pretty sure the network doesn't care. I don't think the network cares because they put them on a day that they're not usually on. So, I mean, we already squashed them. So, Tony Khan he shouldn't be going too on and thinking about it too much. It's like you said, like, okay, we lost, fine, it's over, it's done. You know, move on. Wait, just continue. Just continue putting it on the shows.
He mentioned today about his mom having cancer, I believe, around this time last year, and then WWE was doing.
They were coaching.
Yeah. I get what he's saying about his mom and stuff, but then he's talking about WWE breaching like we already knew all that. Like that's old news.
Yeah.
But I thought this should tell him that maybe you should do maybe book better or. I mean, what ways like the next time we go against them, what can we do better instead of complaining about it? I mean, complaining, it's over. I mean, I don't know what else we can do. I mean, do you want to?
I mean, but also on that front too, what is WWE if that were to happen again? What would WWE do? They can't bring back Undertaker again and John Cena. John Cena's not going to be there much longer.
There's
so
one-offs.
It's like. Yeah, exactly. It's a one-off. It's done. Move on. It's not that big of a deal.
I honestly think if NXT didn't have those people, I still think they might have won still. I think they may have won still. But
so you think if there was no Cena, there was no Undertaker, no Cody, no Paul Heyman,
I think they would have still won. I think they would have I think it would have been a lot closer.
I mean, because let's be honest, the reason why they put them on NXT was to bring eyeballs to NXT.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the main reason. So without them, I mean,
But
what you got?
AEW they were capable of beating them because they've done it before. Like they had a bunch of people on there when they was on Wednesdays, and AEW. Like they brought Charlotte, Rhea Ripley, AJ Styles, Finn Balor, all of them to NXT, and AEW still won.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's right. I remember that. That's right.
So AEW is capable of beating them, but right now the products maybe is not as what people would like it to be, but it's just going to the drawing board, like seeing what you can do better. What could I have done better and work on your show instead of worrying about Vince McMahon and calling Shawn Michaels and Triple H. If you see the tweet, you know, because I hardly doubt Shawn Michaels cares about winning. I hardly doubt they're caring about worrying about Booker of the Year. I really don't think they're worried about that award. And then there's a report saying that the AEW locker room was embarrassed and won't Tony Khan to put his phone away. That's kind of if I was the boss, I'd be ashamed. Because you never want your employees to be embarrassed working somewhere.
I mean, to me, I don't see why it has to be so competitive. You know, I mean, there's plenty of money to go around, plenty of wrestling fans to go around. I mean,
right? And, I mean, that goes back to,
you know,
that goes back to our conversation that we had with the Pope, right? The Pope was like, you know, there's no reason for all this to be competitive. You know, it's a bowl of M&Ms, right? Like it's all wrestling.
I think the moment AEW got announced, I kind of knew it was going to be this diverse thing because finally there's an alternative other than WWE.
It was an alternative, yeah.
Then the thing is, like, there were some WWE fans that couldn't take that. They don't want to wrestle WWE. Then there's the AEW side. Now, I will say WWE has improved, but I'm sticking with my gun with AEW because if I didn't, then
because if I stop watching AEW, then I stop watching wrestling. Period. I mean, that's just the thing. I wouldn't stop watching AEW and watch WWE. If I stop watching AEW, I'm just out. Period. Like I won't watch wrestling anymore.
Now I have been watching WWE a little bit more recently. Sometimes just something to watch. The board.
Right.
I've done that plenty of times too. Yeah.
Just the curiosity of is it better with Triple H? I will say that they have improved on some things.
Because I remember there was times where I would go back and I would be like, man, I'm bored. You know, let me see what's going on SmackDown. Yeah. And then I'm over there and I see like 10 commercials and 5 talking segments in a whole hour, and I'm like, okay, is there wrestling on this show? Like, nah, I'd rather watch the news.
And like 3 matches, like 2 or 3 matches in the whole thing. Yeah, I know what you
mean. But to end off that, I don't want to keep on going too much into that, but I say WWE has.
That's a pretty good match we got going on here.
But WWE has improved a little bit, but AEW will still be the product I go out of my way for.
Understandable.
They knocked the referee again. He must have got suspended, I bet, for 2 weeks or something for the Moxley, and we haven't seen him since then.
Yeah, it's been a couple of weeks.
Ooh.
That would remind me of some old school tag team moves right there.
And that's another tag team right there. You got a good one right there.
We just keep on coming up with more tag teams.
Yeah, I mean, why can't they give us tag team wrestling? Where's my tag team wrestling?
It's like we're getting tag team wrestling, but I feel like they should have like more stories and maybe not more stories, but like kind of like day one AEW, where like you seen like Private Party and Young Bucks, and then you seen Lucha Bros and Santana and Ortiz or stuff like that. We need stuff like that more, and not just random tag team matches with Jericho and Omega.
So the show's gonna end, right? Okay, so they started it early and they're ending it early.
Yeah.
So there you go.
That's how they're doing it now.
Some attack or outside interference.
I'm curious to see the ratings because it'd be funny if they had 1 million viewers the first segment because it ended early. NBA did, and then all those fans just stuck around. And some are just, I don't know.
Well, the only reason I'll say that probably not because it was a preseason game, and if you looked at the game, almost all the fans were gone in the stadium. Everybody was already gone.
I noticed that.
So like everybody's already gone because they're like, no, it's preseason. We don't care. But once the regular season comes, though, if they do that during the regular season, something like that, then I could definitely see them pushing 1 million for sure. Especially if it's something good like the Lakers and the Warriors or something. You got a game like that coming on, and that leads up into it. Woo, yeah, you can definitely get those million viewers. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the same old 600, 400.
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a pretty good Rampage. I thought the
There
first
was nothing really
event was probably the best match.
because there was really nothing special, right? That really went on. I mean, we got. The first match was okay. There was no title matches. One women's match.
I really like the Santana and Ortiz because it was actually the first time
that was good.
Yeah, they need to keep building that for sure.
I think the highlight of the night was probably the main event. The first match was pretty good. Jay Lethal and Trent was pretty good as well. That was pretty.
Yeah, that was good.
Each match had something to bring. But for me, what really stuck out was Santana and Ortiz. It was the first time actually talking, not just like a promo or like they're actually talking.
Right. Yeah, she got the meat and potatoes of the whole thing.
Now we just need a in-ring. Give them 5 to 10 minutes in-ring promo and let them talk. Like I'm sure it would be great because it's real life heat. It's real stuff, and people like real fights and real life.
Yeah, bring that realism into it.
I like that. I like that storyline, man. It's good. It's really good.
That's what got WWE so popular. They brought Jerry's. It was basically someone said it perfectly. WWE was about a wrestling show. It wasn't a wrestling show, but it was about a wrestling show. So
right. It's a show that happens to be about wrestling.
Yeah. I forget who said that, but it's a perfect example. Like that's what.
Yeah.
The attitude there was. It was a show about wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was pretty much it, Rampage. We did get to 413. We didn't get to 415, but what the heck? I'll just announce it. I already said it, so might as well.
Also, let the cat out of the bag.
So this person I've debated on bringing on, just because he's in the background with me right now. He is a signed AEW talent. We haven't had an signed AEW talent since Bryce Remsburg or Buddy Matthews. This person is a wrestler I've liked since 2019 of AEW, and they're kind of a stupid gimmick. I think that a really bad gimmick. Who do you think it is, Mr. Jacobs?
All right. Well, you say a stupid gimmick. It's hard to pick because at that time there was a lot of stupid gimmicks around.
It ain't Marina Shafir. It's not Marina Shafir. I can guarantee it's not Marina Shafir. No, this person, I thought they were really good when AEW first started, and they kind of had a bad character, and they've never been the same since. But November 19th, it's on a Friday, not a Wednesday. This interview was a little bit more complicated to schedule. But this is not the person I was talking about when I said about the biggest thing we had ever had on here. This is not the person I'm talking about. Because I believe I mentioned it maybe last Friday or one of the other episodes that there is a big name going to be on here, probably the biggest name ever that we've ever had on here, and they're bald-headed. This is not that person. This is just another interview. But that big interview will be for our 2-year anniversary. But for this interview, it is AEW star Brandon Cutler will be on here.
Yeah.
November 10th.
Awesome.
An hour before Dynamite. No, an hour before Rampage. Not Dynamite. Rampage. Just before Rampage. 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. Brandon Cutler will be on here. As we do normally, you can ask a question, put it on the screen, and just want to watch, you're free to do that. But Brandon Cutler will be on here November 10th.
He's the man behind
awesome.
the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega.
Yeah, he's the cameraman for being the Elite. He's the camera dude.
Well, the question is, Connor, when will he show up?
I already said November 10th.
November 10th.
You heard it here, folks.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I thought it was next week, but guess we're going to get him November 10th in, 3 weeks, 4 weeks?
Yeah, it's our November 10th. Yeah, but did anyone hear that? I could have swore I said November 10th before.
Is Brandon Cutler supposed to be in Memphis Wrestling on October 29th?
Ask him.
What are we talking about?
Brandon Cutler.
I don't know. He's
Oh,
asking
yeah,
about
yeah.
if Brandon's supposed
Yeah.
to be in Memphis Wrestling at that
Yeah, I
time.
know.
Yeah,
Yeah, Brandon Cutler is going to be at Memphis Wrestling. Him and Prince
I wonder,
Nana,
That's cool.
I wonder if he'll recognize you on October 29th.
if I'm going to it.
Well, you haven't met him or Prince Nana yet, so why the not?
I might go. It
Yeah.
depends on.
If you meet him, you got to make a video with him, you and him doing the Nana dance. You got to do it.
Yeah, it's a local wrestling show that they're bringing in. It's the same one that me and Chris just went to this past weekend. They had Gangrel, but October 29th they're bringing Prince Nana and Brandon Cutler together. But
Oh, that's sweet. That's pretty cool.
but did everyone catch the day I said? Because I thought I said November 10th clearly. But
Yeah, you did. You said November 10th.
November
Yeah, I
10th,
heard that.
Brandon Cutler will be on here. Not just an hour before Rampage, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm curious to see how the interview's going to go, just for the simple fact of my background.
Oh yeah, I just thought about that.
But I like Brandon Cutler. In 2019, he was really good, even though he lost a lot. He had a lot of pretty decent matches.
And he was a part of Championship Wrestling from Hollywood before AEW was born.
Yeah, and then 2020, 2021, he got this whole new stupid character.
Pandemic era.
And he actually wrestled MJF the first Dynamite episode, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And he actually looked decent. And it was kind of weird that he put a poll on his Twitter or Facebook account. No, it was Instagram. That he's taking bookings and what gimmick would you book? The Dragon character or the Stooge? And everyone voted the Dragon. So that character, they need to go back to that character. He could be a TNT champion. I know that seems like a joke right now. Just because how
I believe it. I believe it 100%.
But just go back to 2019, Brandon Cutler, and you'll see what I'm talking about. He had the perfect tights, intro, theme song. The only thing that was missing was him spitting fire out. That was all that was missing.
Well, here's another thing, though.
There's one person that can teach him that. He's been in AEW, Ricky Dragon Steamboat. He can teach him how to spit fire out.
Here's another thing, though, if everyone's wondering. Earlier I said, earlier on in this podcast, well, long ago, I did say Brandon Cutler, who sold his soul to the Young Bucks while the Young Bucks were healed.
Yeah, you did say that. You did say that. I remember that.
But as of right now, though, he's okay.
Oh, okay. He's okay because he's coming on the show.
Yeah, because I got a lot of things to say to him about the Young Bucks.
Gotcha.
Even
Devin. Brent Cutler's coming out November 10th.
that's the day after the. Go ahead.
I needed to somehow know, like, you know how you see on like the news or sports and now things going across. I need to
the tickers.
Get that on here. Yeah, I need to get that on here that has all announcements, everything, and just goes across.
I think you're able to. I'm not sure how to do it, but I think you're able to.
I'm gonna look into that.
You mean those bulletins? Even those bulletins that keep running across the bottom of the screen?
Tickers. Yeah.
Oh
tickers.
yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah.
Like you'll see it like on the news or Sports Center or they do it during AEW. Some when they're doing like show announcements and stuff.
Yeah, I would say it would say like special announcement or breaking news.
Yeah, we'll go right down the bottom.
But no, Brandon Cutler, and that is not the big name I was talking about. There is a big name that I'm working on getting. For our 2-year anniversary, totally that this podcast is about to be around for 2 years. But this person, he's bald-headed, and he's a wrestling legend, I think. He's been just about everywhere. He hasn't been in AEW, though.
I hope it's not who I'm thinking about. Is it some of that? Have we? Okay. Okay. I'll ask you about it off the air because I'm having some ideas of who you may be talking about.
I want each of you to guess who it is. Chris, who do you think it is? They will be on here sometime in December because that's around when we started the first episode of the podcast is when we started.
Technically at first I thought it was Gilbert, but It's like no.
This person is a very, very big name. Would be the
Yes,
Kurt
biggest
Angle.
name.
Kurt Angle,
Who's-
that'd be dope.
Kurt
Yeah.
Angle.
Yeah, that would be a good person to get on here. Yeah.
I hope you're not talking. I hope to God you're not talking about Just Incredible.
That's
I
nice.
hope it ain't just incredible though. He's
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
Great. Good. Thank you. We don't
I'm
need
not
I
that.
wish.
bald
Well,
head
I
on
wish
this
I could get my money back.
We don't need that on. We don't need that in the All Elite Zone. We don't need Just
I
Incredible.
want my money back.
I know who's bald headed. You say he was in AEW, right? Or the
No, this person's never been in AEW.
oh.
So Mark said Kurt Angle. What do you two guys? So,
Oh man.
I know it ain't Gilbert, but I don't know any other
no, this is a
stars.
big name.
Get rid of Gilbert.
This is a big name.
I thought Gilbert was cool, but hey, again,
I thought, you know,
This
the
person's
only people
headline
who are
was-
bald headed that I know is Stone Cold or Goldberg, but I know everyone doesn't want Goldberg on this podcast. We know that.
It may be him. I don't know. But
okay.
this
I got another question. Another question. Was he part of a tag team?
What's he called? He won tag titles, but never was in like a really team.
Okay.
But he won tag titles. He had a trio, but he never really lasted with them. But
Oh, you got me on this one, dude. I can't come up
He's
with
won
it.
tag titles before. Just not. He never had like an actual team.
I'll
But
probably
this
come
is
with.
WrestleMania.
It'll probably come to me when we're on the air.
This person has headlined multiple WrestleManias. He's multi-time. I can't say that. Multi-time champion and two biggest promotions ever. But I will say it's not
Multi-time
Gilbert.
champion in two biggest promotions.
It's not Gilbert. I'll say that it is not. This is a big name. This person has main event WrestleMania on more than one occasion. I think he has. Yeah, he's played in WrestleMania quite a few times.
Can you give us a year?
When he was born,
No, a year that he was
Year
main event
main event
WrestleMania.
of WrestleMania.
what year was it was the one with it was the one with Brock Lesnar and Goldberg.
Are you trying to kid me around or what?
It's not Brock Lesnar or Goldberg. I will say it's not Goldberg.
You better not be talking about you better not be talking about who I'm talking about, are you?
I don't know who you're talking about. Who you talking about?
Stone Cold
I'm
Steve
still
Austin.
not sure.
I don't know.
What?
I don't know. Maybe.
You're gonna pop up a couple of Steve Wazers.
Dude, I
You
swear
gotta
to
be
God,
messing
if
with
it's Stone Cold, I will pop two cold ones right here on my face.
Hey, one of you guys may have already said who it is. I don't know.
Oh, he has a pretty busy schedule, so who knows?
One of you might have already said who he is. I don't know.
One of the headbangers.
No. I like his. I like having him here.
So
I like having
Connor, let me ask you if we were so this person, when would this interview take place?
This will
Are we
take
still
place.
working out the details?
It'll be in December for sure. Because this is going to be a big thing for our 2-year anniversary, the All Elite Zone. So I wanted to make it big. I'm not going to say who it is. Maybe they've already said who it is, and I'm just not going to say who it is.
Oh man, come on, Connor, come on.
I'm not going to say who it is until I have an official date and official. Because if I say it now and it may not happen, then I look like a fool. So I'm not going to say who it is until, but it is going to happen. I'm 90% confident it's going to happen.
Come on.
All right, well, we'll see.
I can't take it.
One of you may have already said who it is. I don't know.
Perk Angle. You mean Kurt Angle? Sorry.
I don't know. Maybe. It could be Goldberg.
I didn't call him that. I mean, that's what fans made up. I'm just going by what
It could be
fans have
Goldberg.
said.
It could be Stone Cold. It could be Kane. I don't know.
What?
But yeah. This is gonna go on for a while.
What?
Yeah, definitely stay tuned to our social media accounts. It does get confirmed because whenever this does get confirmed, I'm immediately gonna blast it everywhere. So definitely check out our links in the description below: Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Spotify, mainly Facebook and Twitter for interview announcements and show updates and news and stuff like that. Spotify for our audio. I did find out what happened to Podbean. The whole website shut down. I don't know if they went out of business or what, but the whole site just shut down. So we're only on Spotify right now, but I'm working on getting on SoundCloud or Apple iTunes, or that's where we have all our Talking Elites and AZ Canada's. Speaking of AZ Canada, they'll be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern. They'll have a new episode tomorrow during the afternoon. Then we should be back for Collision tomorrow night, possibly, maybe. I don't know. But yeah,
we'll see.
We gotta do Collision tomorrow night, though. It's 1 week before Memphis.
As I said, maybe, possibly. I don't know. No, we're doing it. But 313, 413. I keep on thinking we're still in the 300s. We're at 413 subscribers. Our goal is 500 before the year's over with. Definitely subscribe down below. Share it with your friends, your family. Yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow for Collision.
Peace.
Later, y'all.